A man just trying to pay his bill at Comcast ends up being taken for $300. Tonight, he's sharing one of the big mistakes he made and hopes to keep you from becoming a victim. Victor Williams is live on this story for us tonight. And Victor, this is a mistake that's pretty easy to make. Explain.
Yes, that is correct, Pamela, and it's just one mistake. That's all it took for this man's problems to snowball into a bigger situation.
You have to be really careful of the stuff that you pull up on the internet because it looks good until you get involved and find out something totally different.
Tonight, James Clark is pleading with you not to make the same mistake he did, being scammed out of $343, the past due amount he thought he was paying Xfinity after business hours.
And they took the money out of my account. But they never resolved the issue.
It all started when he tried to get in contact with Xfinity by Googling the company one night. What he found instead was an ad at the top of the page pretending to be the company with the misspelled name.
The people were advertising under the same name. So they assured me that it was after business hour line to where they could restore my services.
Once James entered his debit card information, that's when he knew something was wrong.
It was like, call back in 30 minutes and then call back in an hour. Then they were like, it's an error on my part. Then it was an error on their part.
After weeks of trying to dispute the charges for a company identified as Bill P Services, Bill Pay without an A, it looks like his debit card company isn't going to be able to do anything.
They were like, they couldn't find any substantial reason to get the money back. So I was just basically out of the money.
He's now curious to find out how many others have fallen victim to a simple mistake.
I'm just wondering, were they able to get other people's money because they're not even answering the phone now.
And James still had to pay that $343 to Xfinity in order to get his services restored. So this is just a horrible situation for this man. Victor Williams, Local 4.
And Victor, talk to us about avoiding this. Are there any simple tips that you have to pass along?
Yeah, it's very simple. All you have to do is just make sure you're always double checking and trying to see the legitimacy of these sites or these numbers that you're calling, especially if you're on Google. You want to make sure you check the spelling because that is a big hint that something could be wrong if the spelling is off.
All right, Victor, thank you for that information and that heads up as well. We appreciate it.